What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome back to more Gates of Hell, and today I have some very exciting news. Now I have had a fucking shite day today, and I'm sorry for swearing, but I really have had a bad day today. But the God of gracious godness has given me a last hope today, and that has become aware of in Gates of Hell, and that is finally the mod release of the campaign cheat menu. Yes, I'm looking at right here myself. I'm not faking this shit. So again, sorry for swearing, but I'm very excited because this is a mod that helps you literally complete the campaigns that are like 2 hours long. You know, like how the Gates of Hell campaigns are really long. Well, this will make it done in less than like at least 15 to 20 minutes. It will make your life so much easier. Now, what I'm going to be doing is showing you about the advantages and disadvantages of this mod, because not everything is perfect, and also this mod is still, you know, in beta, so it's definitely not perfect, unlike the Call to Arms one, because as you know, the Call to Arms mod cheat mod menu is absolutely brilliant and is probably quite perfect. This one, although, has still got some disadvantages which I don't like, and I'm going to be showing you that today. I'm not going to be showing you a full like campaign mission, but I do just want to show you the advantages and disadvantages of getting it, and whether if it's worth it for you to download just now, or whether it's just wasting your time and you're better waiting till it comes out and save some storage on your files. So as you can see that this is a new mod, so it came out 10th of September, so it came out yesterday, and it's created by someone called Pandora. Now I don't know if that's created by a woman or a person might be gay, but I probably now might get a lot of backlash for that, so please don't. I'm not discriminating, I swear, but just by the profile picture, I'm sure the person is a very lovely person, and I thank you for creating this mod, because this is what we've been waiting for. Now, something it doesn't tell you, which I highly do recommend, is that this is just a campaign cheat menu. So there's actually another 2 cheat menus which you'll have to install to make this work. So currently this mod, it basically allows you to have the base game, so cheat mod menu. This is just for the base game, German, Soviet, and training campaign missions. Because the training campaign missions are just a bit useless. I don't know why you would actually need the cheat mod menu for the training campaign, but for the German and Soviet campaign and not the DLCs, which for some reason I don't know why, because as you can see here, there's actually another 2 mods that you'll need to be installed, which is called the campaign cheat mod menu, Scorched Earth DLC, and then the Talvasota DLC. So the Scorched Earth one here allows you to play the cheat mod menu with the Scorched Earth DLC installed. Again, so that comes with the Soviet DLC, the Soviet campaigns, the German campaign DLC, and also I believe the skirmish as well that come along with it. So very important to notice that, as well as you also have the Talvasota one, but this one is actually a wee bit behind, because it currently says it's not yet added in the Talvasota campaign and Finnish skirmish campaign. So the Talvasota campaign and Finnish skirmish campaign has actually not been added yet, even though it is available to download. So do not play this mod with you won't be able to play this mod with the Finnish campaign or the skirmishes, just because it's not been added yet. So just bear that in mind. So now that you have an idea of what to install and how to install it, basically, well, you know how to install it, but basically what you need to install, let's have a look in the game and let you know what are my personal advantages and disadvantages of it. So let's go. Alright guys, so here we are. So just a quick reminder just to let you know that you are able to play with a basic combat training, which is honestly just a bit pointless. I think that's probably one disadvantage, that I don't think you actually need this mod with the base cap training, just because even though there is a mission, I still think it's completely just useless, and I think people should be able just to learn from without having the modern basic combat training. So I don't think it's very appropriate, but it's available for the for the Russian campaign, the Russian skirmish, the German campaign, the German skirmish, but not the Finnish or the Finnish skirmishes campaign or the skirmish. So those two you cannot do with the mods currently, but the rest of them you can, so just be aware of that. It's kind of a wee bit sad that you have to split them into 3 DLCs, because the one in Call to Arms, you can just, it's just one DLC and it just saves a lot more storage. So other than that, I think yeah, that's really it for this. But let's now let you see the action finally and let you know what there is to know about it. Alright guys, here we are. So I'm just gonna let this play through because this is the this is just, it talks a wee bit, but this is the first Russian campaign mission where you have to defend, and you have to defend for about a good 60 minutes. So as you can instantly, oh, alright, he's just talking too much. You need to shut up. Okay, I think you shut up. Good. So alright, okay, I swear to God, every time I open my mouth. So, as you can see on the bottom right, you will see the first thing you'll notice, which is this wee back arrow and your manpower, which is 9,999 something, so it goes on. Again, first mistake first negative I have to say is that why is there even a manpower there? The whole point of it is meant to be cheat, so you're meant to get unlimited, so that I would say is probably like a first thing. And I actually have seen it go down, especially the manpower go down below that, so I think that should be taken away, because the whole point of it is cheat, so you're meant to, you can spawn as many things you want without having the, you know, the cost of manpower. But let's have a look. So this is apparently used by a famous mod maker called Tjammer or Tjammer. I forgot the mod maker name. I'll put the name screen on it right now, but he makes this, and as you can see, it does look a wee bit more modern, which is fair. So I think a BTR, because you didn't call them BTRs back in the days. So, and the pictures as well, that looks like a Challenger, and the light tanks, the pictures don't quite add up to more of a realistic World War II. So again, that's something that needs to be changed. But if you actually look at the squads here, you can actually spawn any squad. Again, something that needs to be changed is that actually show you what units you can spawn instead of just saying squad, because basically that just shows you how much you can, how many squads. So if you want to spawn the first squad, which costs you 100, and a wee blue marker will actually place down to see which will show you where it will be marked. And it does take a wee second. So in this point here, you can either choose from you can either spawn them in a truck or just use them by walking. So if you're going to a far distance, you might want to spawn a truck, but for this case, I'm just going to spawn them on the just show them by foot. So as you can see here, I have a you know, a unit right here, and then they kind of spread out. But then if you go to the biggest one, which is over here, again, I'll show you the truck this time because it might be a wee bit more easier. So again, this would be easier if you're going long distance. As you can see that they're now spawned in a truck. And if you get them out, you can actually see the only difference is that the reasons why it's just called squad, so it just shows you the different levels. So this is like your starting infantry. Think of it as like your just like your maybe reserves infantry, and then you got the most elite infantry over here. So that's why I think it's not really good to call it squad, because then you don't know what units you're actually spawning, besides it just maybe looks like you're just spawning maybe like one person from a squad. So I would say that definitely needs to be changed, but I like the idea of the fact that you can choose to either make them, you know, go on foot or go by truck, because that definitely makes it easier if you want to spawn them far, to make them travel, you know, go to a further distance away. For specialist wise, so the good thing here actually shows you the picture here over here. I don't know what that bottom one is. It doesn't actually show you. Yeah, it doesn't actually show you. But the rest of them, it's quite handy. It's really good. Well, pictures over here, which I really do like. Again, if you go down to the tanks, you can spawn any Russian tank as well. So if I wanted to spawn an IS-2, I would be able to spawn one. and it does the bar does go away, and as you can see, I've just spawned an IS-2. So this has definitely really made my day. If I want to spawn an ISU-152, then I can spawn it right here. Oh, they've spawned in each other. Yeah, make sure you don't do that. I might have just broken the game a wee bit. Stop. Well, I've managed to get a tank on top of another tank. Yeah. Oh. Back. What is happening? Okay, so as you can see, I don't even know what the hell that was. So as you can see there, I've managed to spawn an ISU. So I've managed to spawn a tank, which I would have never been able to get. The car is basically just shows you your supply units, which you know, your supply trucks, you know, your ammo crates and all that, which is handy. You've got your cannons, which start from all the way from like wee machine guns all the way up to the big 100 and 203mm howitzer, which, but by the way, for some reason it does take a while, so it doesn't actually spawn instantly. So what you have to do is you actually have to wait, was it like 20 seconds, I think it is. So oh no, it doesn't. Okay, it spawns instantly. Last time I tried to spawn this, you had to wait like 15 seconds, which is quite weird. But as you can see, it's right at my doorstep, and this is the type of mod that I love. This is what I've been waiting for ages in Gatesville, so I'm really happy. And as you can actually see now, I'm now below 9,999, so I'm now at 98,899, sorry. Bizarre. I don't know why that's even should be there. This should not be there, because then you're just basically get to a point where you won't be able to spawn stuff anymore, even though that does take a very long time. So take away that, and yeah, other than that, I think this is actually a brilliant mod. Also something I do want to mention, with the Call to Arms cheat mod, you're able to spawn stuff from another faction, which is actually very, very good. So you can spawn, like in Call to Arms, you can spawn, like if you're playing as Germans, you can spawn like American tanks, or you can even spawn enemy like Russian tanks. Also you can, with the other one, you can change like the environment, you can spawn enemy rounds, spawn enemy waves to come. Like this, the other one, the other Call to Arms mod is a lot better, but this is a very, very good start. This is honestly this is something I've been waiting for a long time, and now you guys can get a hold of it and if you're struggling with any campaign mission, this mod will make your life so much easier. But just be aware that you'll only have 9,900 or 99,999 manpower, which again I think is actually completely useless, considering this is a cheat menu and you're meant to have it literally just spawn anything throughout the whole mission and not be worried about manpower. But anyway guys, that is it. That is really it. That's all I can show you for today. Honestly, this is a very, very good start. And again, just to basically just conclude what I think the negatives are, is that I wish there wasn't a manpower where you would lose points for everything you spawn. And I know this is a lot of points, and you'll probably won't run out for a long time, but I think the whole point of a cheat mod menu is that you're not meant to have even the section even see the manpower. I think this is meant to be, just needs to be completely gone, and it needs to be just removed, just because the whole point of it is that you can just spawn anything without having the cost of manpower. The second thing I would probably mention is that make this a wee bit more of a World War II, considering you don't get BTRs in World War II, or it wasn't called that back then. And I would also maybe change the picture for heavy tanks, just because that looks more like a Challenger 2 than it does maybe a KV-1 or something. So those are kind of like the main things that I would probably change about it. And also another thing I would change is that, why do you need to have 3 separate mods to download, when in the Call to Arms you just have one main mod? And I know that's been out for ages, but when it first came out, it didn't have 3 separate mods. This one does, and I think it just takes up more storage in your when you download it, and it just creates more. It just takes up more of your storage space. So I would like to maybe say to the mod maker, try and condense it into one mod, but I know that's harder said than done. But the positives are from this is that you're now able to there is a mod that you're able now to do with, you're able to spawn anything with the campaign mission, which we've been waiting on for a very long time. So this is very, very exciting, and I feel a lot of people would like this. So this is your chance to get it now before the mod maker, hopefully not, but just gives up on it, which I don't think he will, but because this is a very new start and this just came out yesterday, and I feel like there's a lot more to come from these mods. And also the fact you're just able to spawn anything at any time is just absolutely amazing, and also just the fact that you have so many choices of what you can do, of what you can spawn again, which makes this it a cheat mod. So this is really, really good. But other than that, guys, that is it for the cheat mod. This is probably one of the best thing that came to me today, and I'm sorry for the froggy throat if I sound a bit crap. It's just because, again, shit day and all that. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. I hope you did enjoy this vehicle. This is something I've been waiting for ages, and I absolutely love. But anyway, if you'd like me to play some missions with the cheat mod, then let me know in the comments down below, because I would happily do that. And if you don't comment anything, then I'll probably still post it anyway. But other than that, guys, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching and our support, and we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. If we can do that, that'd be great. But thank you so much for watching and our support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.